One, yeah, two, three, maybe four, maybe four. I gotta let you know, yeah, this. Oh, I think they like me. Got the pink on and the whites and the Nikes. Oh, boys, never knew me, now they tryna choose me. Round them up, boy, give them tickets to my movie. Because I've been stumbling it up with the 606 sound club. When you'll be looking straight for the shit. Always acting red, coming through. You're looking for some cool, you little Scooby Doo. Good up and spreading the video. Show you how to rock. Let me tell you how to rock. Let me show you how to rock. I'ma show you how I rock the beat.
Whatever.
Do you think I'm sexy? I was born a winner. This solid players, no room for no beginners. I need that real sauce on I go real strong. Gotta get it good. You can't be falling off. I wanna find a real guy. It makes me feel so real. I wanna let you go. Make your magic. I'm checking all your skills. Tone work, make me drip my drip. Come on, baby, are you ready? Give me something I can feel. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Do you got it? Got it. I'm being beautiful me. Oh, yes. You are a rock star. And on here, you are stars. And when there are rocky times, we are here to get you through it. So you climb, you shine on Rocky Stars. What's up,
girl?
What's going on? Hey, you know what? I'm over here traveling. I'm out here and I'm trying to make it to my destination. But you know what? The show must go on.
The show must always go on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Rocky Stars. I am your host, Delay Stars,
and you know what? And I'm Rocky. Hey, what's up, Grand Rising?
Grand Rising,
always.
Everybody. I hope everybody has had a great and awesome week. We have been absent for a couple weeks. Things are changing. We have new content coming soon, but we are here to bring you the content today. What's on the latest topic, news, and gossip, guys, okay? So today, our first topic, guys, listen, it's real crazy, right? So you know you go online and you shop for stuff, and you want things to look good, right? You're expecting to look good and to not feel like someone is stalking you, feel like someone is looking at you or even following you. But guess what? People from other countries have been making clothes, but they're putting trackers inside of these clothes, guys. They are really out here looking for trouble. They're trying to hurt you.
Who you telling?
They're looking for ways to find out where you stay, to certain information and data about you that can be used against you eventually in life. How do you feel about that, Rocky?
Well, you know what? What's so alarming is that when you're purchasing these items, they have it. Yeah, there's an address, but mind you, there's a tracker literally in the clothing, not just folded with the clothing. It's literally sold in between, layers of the stitching. And they have your whereabouts and so on. And she literally, I think this one particular girl, she literally was she kept hearing like a clicking or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, what was happening here? And not only that, I think that, I don't know, that just is some scary crap. You know what I'm saying? This is scary.
It really is. It really is, because you really don't know what's going on.
I have to say. I'm sorry. I just want to make one more thing. I just want to make one more thing. Not only that, along with the rodents or the bugs that's inside the clothing too with the
Oh
trackers.
yeah, for sure. For
Go ahead,
sure.
Mom. Go ahead.
And you're absolutely correct because a lot of people they will go buy new clothes, right? Or they'll have things shipped to them from other countries and they don't wash their clothes. They just put it in their body and they're not examining everything that's going on. They're not reading what the fabric is made of, none of that. They're just putting it on, right? So that's a problem. But we do have a video from Shein. Actually, it's from a customer from Shein. They ordered something and this is what they found. So uh-oh.
What the fuck is that?
She could to show you guys that the overalls are indeed from Shein, and she goes at it with a knife. That's how deep the tracker is, you guys. So after she makes an assertion to retrieve whatever it is, y'all, like she really has to fight with it, y'all. Like they're putting it under layers and layers. Y'all see that? Look. Indeed, she finds this.
What the fuck is this? What? I have an anxiety attack, bro. What the fuck? What is this?
And the young lady goes home and does the research and finds this out, that this is indeed a tracker, one amongst many, y'all. You guys need to all check your Shein product because it's too good to be true, right? It's fast fashion. It's supposed to be high fashion for cheap. But what if you're the product of this fast fashion, specifically, the woman, the melanated woman, because they're the ones missing the most. And the fact of the matter is, how can a company care about you if their business?
So, with that being said,
Okay, ladies, you need to go check every piece of clothing that you have bought from Shein because allegedly they may be potentially tracking you. This young lady was out minding her own business when she felt something hard in the back of her overalls. She reached for it and started beeping and making a noise, y'all.
I'm so scared right now. I'm so minding my business, right? Y'all hear that? What the fuck is that?
She continues to show you guys that the overall are indeed from Shein, and she goes at it with the knife. That's how deep the tracker is, you guys. So after she makes an assertion to retrieve whatever this is,
as you guys can see, look, so she pretty much had a tracker in her clothes. So what they do is they will make your clothes. They will make it so thick to where it just seems like there's nothing actually in the clothing. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, that's a button. That's a part of the button. But it's not a part of the button. That's actually a tracker inside of your clothes. Right? So she's like, well, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I don't even know how long this tracker has really been here because I've been having these clothes for a while. So it really doesn't matter where you shop at. You should always look at your clothes. You should always make sure that it's safe for you to actually purchase and always clean them. Rocky over there doing. Hey. Hey, Rocky. I don't hear anything if you are talking. But anyway, guys, you just want to be careful when it comes to clothing. There are layers on layers on top of layers when it comes to that. This is like a. Some people are saying this is. It's echoing. Some people are saying that this is not really a tracker that excuse me guys, they're saying that this is not really a tracker, that they feel like it's called a shoplifter bug, which means if somebody is shoplifting, it will eventually go off. But I don't really believe that. I think that is a tracker. It looks like a tracker to me because this is not the first time that this has been an issue when it comes to buying clothes from these websites. Then they say it's supposed to be for luxury wear, but the clothes are so cheap. You know what I mean? It's very cheap. So it makes it special anyway.
Well, I think can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly fine.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious me. Thank gosh. Oh my gosh. I tell
Rocky is
you
opposite.
guys, thank
Okay,
you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your patience.
no problem.
I
It'll
tell
be
you right
edited.
now with these trackers, there's so much information that they have gathered. They already got your doggone credit card
Girl,
information, your address, and now they're putting a damn tracker on in your clothing,
yes,
literally knowing your whereabouts. And then not only that, I mean, they use those same trackers that they put inside your car, so you can go out to a super. You shouldn't be at no damn Target or Walmart anyway right now, or Lowe's or and so on. But if you're going in, someone's watching you, and it's so easy just to put it right underneath your cabin of your
yeah,
vehicle, and then
yeah,
now they watching you as you're they know where you're going, and that's what's scary right now. I just don't. Oh Lord, I'm tired.
it's
This is
very
what
scary because let's be real, there's already a bunch of sex trafficking going on. There's already a lot of kidnappings going on, and then a lot of people are ordering clothes for their children on these websites. So just imagine somebody that just thinks that that tracker is a part of the actual button because remember the young lady said
hmm
the clothes
hmm
are fit.
hmm
So they
Yeah,
might, oh, that's just a button, but it's really a tracker to track your kid while they're at school or to find them or find a child or something or anything because they're tracking you.
right.
They're trying to find out your life. Like you said, they already know your credit card information. You already put that in. They're like, you know what, we can still get what we want out of them, but let's track them. But what is the point of the tracker? Like
Again, the only thing you can think of is like to do harm. The only
to
thing you
do?
can think of is to just do harm. And
Yep.
why do you need to look? And we seen the conditions that those that are working on your clothing, sewing your clothing, or what may have you. It's an absolute doggone slave trade, whatever's going on over there as well.
And those
Um,
people are depressed anyway, too.
You know what? And thinking of that right now, we're talking about missing children and
Yeah.
harming others. Have you seen the video with the this is bringing to mind, just seen this
Right.
video, this lady where she took her children to a McDonald's. I need to stop eating that. But anyway, you took your children to a McDonald's. The child said, "Ma, I lost, mommy lost lose my tooth." She said, well, how you doing? She just had chicken nuggets. It was a chicken nuggets. Okay. She lost her tooth. I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. How you lose a chicken nugget? No bones, right?
Right. What was it? What
Girl.
was it, Rocky? What?
It was somebody
What?
else's tooth. It was somebody else's tooth. It wasn't her tooth. The
Can
mom
you see?
literally, there's a video, she showed it. She has the tooth. It's not her baby's tooth. It was someone else's baby's tooth.
So what do you
Okay.
do in that situation? Can you sue for that?
What the hell are you suing? I mean, the fact is that we've been hearing for
The
so
company.
long. We've been here. Well, yes, why not, right? But again, we've been hearing for so long that the children are missing and they're actually grinding up children in you're
Oh,
eating
yeah.
this diabolical. There is
It's true.
cannibalism, and you wonder why you acting crazy.
And you are absolutely correct because cannibalism is still going around, and like you said, there's so many missing children. There's so many situations where people are kidnapping kids for research purposes,
Mm-hmm,
experiences,
mm-hmm.
and then killing, offing them. And like you said,
Well,
what do we do with these bodies? What are we gonna
but
do with the bodies? We have to grind them up or feed them to pigs, like our
that's
people.
but you shouldn't be eating pig anyway because pig eat anything, literally.
Exactly. They eat anything. They eat
Child.
anything.
And think if you think about it right now, that brings me to another one. Have you ever taken some pork, get a Coca-Cola, pour the Coca-Cola over the pork? In seconds, you're gonna start seeing the damn worms, parasites coming out. Have you ever tried that?
I've seen
I
it
dare
done, but I've
you.
never tried
I
it.
I dare you, everyone, to please you make a video and send it to us, and you tell me that
Ooh.
that is not true.
Oh,
Pay attention.
I believe you. I definitely believe you.
No, I want
It's,
people to send a video of
I want to see
what
it
I
too.
just asked them to do.
Yes, please send that
This is
video,
what we did.
guys.
This is what we did. This is what we did. You take some turkey, the pork, the beef, the chicken.
Yeah,
What's the other flesh eating thing? What else we got to do?
fish.
Okay, fish. That's 5 things, right? Put them in each one in its own container. Let it
Mm.
sit there. Let it
Girl,
sit there. Just let it sit there for a week.
I'm
You ain't got to
scared
put
now.
nothing on it. Don't put nothing on it. Just cover it. I want you guys to do that test.
I'm
Just do the
scared.
test. Come back. I want you to film it. And I want you to come back and you send us the video. And then let us all talk about that. Okay? That's what I want us to do. Because I've done this for so long. And I'm telling you right now, we've been hearing it for the longest. Stop eating that damn meat. It's not even freaking meat. Most of it, especially pork. Pork is the fastest growing thing, and that's the one that's the most is actually. As soon as you put it down, but while as it's going down your esophagus, you got parasites, the tapeworm just coming out. Just so you know, I'm just telling you, because that's exactly what it looks like. Pour some
I like
cocoa,
me a good
pour some
old
coke
bacon.
over it, because it's sugar.
I like a good old poke bacon sandwich early in the morning, about 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning with some syrup on it. You
I'm
know that's
telling
what
you,
them. That used to be my stuff back then. But yeah, that used to be so fire. Now I like turkey bacon. It's so much better, so much
honey.
healthier. But you
Let me
said
tell
I
you
didn't want to
something.
do that. I want to try that for sure.
Speaking of turkey bacon, you know that big
Uh-oh.
old drumstick that we keep saying is turkey.
Girl,
You know,
stop it.
you know
What is
that's
it?
ham. You know that's ham.
Girl, no, I don't. What? The turkey leg? A
What
turkey
turkey?
leg?
What turkey is so big like that? Take a look. I'm just saying. Someone
Ah,
confessed it. It was a butcher. He said it himself. He said, "No, that's actually ham. That's not." And I was like,
Yes, I don't know. You know what? I seen that video. I did. I definitely seen that video. I was like, that's true. I didn't know.
"There
I
you
don't
go.
know how
There you
true I think
go.
that is.
There you go. There you go. Okay, there
That's
you go."
hilarious.
But I just find it just very alarming that we have been lied to for so long, and that
But
we're
guess what?
taking.
You're right. We have been lied to for so long. Then now that the truth is coming out, they've been trying to get rid of. TikTok has really exposed a lot of stuff. TikTok, when it first came out, it exposed a lot of things, like you said, with pork and the food and the tracking on the clothes. I mean, most of our content comes from TikTok, right? And
Well,
so
you
it's kind
know,
of like now.
uh-huh, uh-huh,
Oh,
uh-huh.
now they have tried to ban it for a day. That's all I was saying.
That's why they're probably trying to ban it because we get too much information.
You see what I'm saying?
But everybody's going over to Red Note. Have anyone gone over to Red Note yet?
Well, I'm
Yes,
still on TikTok.
that's fine. But I promise you, TikTok
I'm on
is going to be
both.
no longer. People are going to steer away from that because Meta's trying to buy that out as well. So again, just going to Red Note. Literally, as we're on it, they're over there waiting for us and they're inviting us to be on their platform. They're teaching us how to speak their language.
Girl.
There's as I'm on one of the lives, there are people saying, "Oh, Arkansas here," or such and such is here, and I'm sitting here like, "Wait a minute, we all there at the same time."
Yeah, there's a lot of people
And there
I
are
follow
rules you
on
got to
Red Note.
follow, guys.
I haven't used it consistently like it
I
is now,
haven't
like a
been no.
TikTok. Nah,
It
but
takes a
I am
moment.
on there.
It
And
takes a moment, just like Instagram.
Rocky Stars will be on there soon, guys. Okay,
Yes,
so you can follow us
just
on
like with
Red Note as well.
yes. Just like with TikTok, with Instagram, people were like, "Oh, here to TikTok," but people were still on Instagram. And then as it took a moment for you to gradually get used to this other platform.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, it's just too many platforms to try to hold on to. Yeah, I had that, but you know
that's
what?
so
I
true.
got rid of Facebook. I got rid of what is it? Facebook is the main one. Everyone said no. And in matter of fact, I want everyone to go on TikTok and go. No. Go on Instagram. See if you are following POTUS. Look up POTUS. You are following POTUS. And you were forced to follow them. No, go in there and look and see that you are following POTUS, and then unfollow it and block it.
On Instagram?
On Instagram. I promise you guys, you are following POTUS. So you give it, and everybody's like, hell no, I'm unfollowed. I promise you, when you see that you are following, you're like, I didn't follow that fool. They said that someone following him. Which one? Make sure it's POTUS. You'll see a bunch of them that come up. I checked all of them and blocked all of them anyway, especially POTUS.
Spell it.
POTUS. The President of the United States.
Same people. Right. It's the same. I'm not following. Like I said, I'm not following him.
I looked on mine. I said, I'm not following him. Sure enough, I was following him and I unfollowed it. I didn't do that on purpose.
I'm following him now, though.
Why would you do that?
Hey,
girl, you know what? Chalet Stars like to push envelopes over here. Okay, that's what she likes doing.
You try to make money.
How you making money? You know you're a mess. Okay,
we have to get all the good exposure and bad exposure. We're the new Wendy Williams.
I don't know. I tell you. But it seems to be trying some in this past week. A lot of damage has been done. As he said, 45 now 47 has stated that what he was going to do. And he has. Now, my thing is with the birthright citizenship, that's in the Constitution. That's not a policy. A policy is something that you decide, okay, this is what we're going to make law of. But that is in the Constitution, where from day one, but you're trying to undo it, which is illegal. Why is it that every other president, let's just say Barack, he didn't do none of this where he started making executive orders and start pushing stuff out and for his people. He didn't do that. No, but this one is doing it. And we all been trying to tell you, everyone that's like this have been telling everybody, not because no, because Black people can't be racist. Yeah, you can make a video about that too and make a comment about that, but keep that to yourself. But no, because we're about the most docile, okay, and inviting people. We are, but enough is a freaking enough, okay? Because when you're saying and you're saying these things and not realizing people came to America from all over for freedom, for peace, escaping from wherever they came from, and so did your own parents, okay, and your and then your wife is what you did for her too. But yet now, how is that possible that you're making this type of rule that birthright citizenship is not? I'm trying to make sense of that. You can't. The math is not mathing.
That part's crazy.
The math is not mathing. The math is not mathing. How are you going to do and do what you already have done and privileged from as well? And people came from all over, from on boats, on planes, on riverboats. They swam or across the borders, all kinds of ways. But there are signatures at the Statue of Liberty that people have come across centuries ago, and you're trying to reverse that? Help me understand that. Everybody hears the doggone, except for the people that were, the Native Americans, okay, that you took over, your people took over, okay, and stolen, okay. So, and I'm trying to understand. And then you got this woman, this person's the secretary or whatever at the warehouse, and she's trying to debunk this. What is wrong with you people?
Girl, it should already been set in place forever.
Classic narcissism.
Like you said, your wife is not. People are really, they're scared. A lot of people being torn, their families are being torn apart.
Crying. They're online crying. These people online crying when weeks ago you was like,
They voted for him, though.
We got this. Yeah. Now I told you, blah, blah, blah. Now you over here crying. How you a white person, you crying, talking about you had $10,000 on a EBT card, and most people of color can't even get $1. What is you talking about? You taking advantage. Excuse me, $10,000. Wait, $10,000.
How did that happen? How many kids y'all got over there?
Wait, is that cash? Shalay, did I not send you a receipt of someone that had $3,000 on their card? This person was a person of color, though. This person was a person of color. The only reason why I saw that was because when I went behind this person to get mine, he left his receipt. I picked up my receipt. His was still attached to mine. And I looked this happened. I would read it because I didn't know what I was reading. I thought I was reading mine. I texted to Shalay, what did it say? Can you go back and look at that? It said $3,000. I said, I can't even.
It might be on my phone, guys. Hold on. Let me look on my phone.
I texted to you. I can't even get 20. Okay. But anyway, that's besides the point. But now, how is it that he make executive order where he cut off federal funding when now you have the senators and the congressmen, they're on the floor and they're stating that no, he's doing this so he can take money out and to feed his people, not feed with food, guys. Okay. So meanwhile, they take
literally all his homeboys work with him. Literally, like I said, Barack.
I don't know how they allow this. How did they allow this? This is the part I want someone to tell me. I may know the answer, not to look for it. I know it's about money, but literally, you know what this reminds me of?
Somebody has to do the job.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of Die Hard.
I've never seen that.
Pick a movie. Those that know. Die Hard with Bruce Willis. Die Hard 1, Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3. Die Hard 3 was the one, I believe that's the one with Samuel L. Jackson. While they're making it look like this, creating all this chaos, they literally are robbing the Federal Reserve. That's what this movie, this here, reminds you of that movie. Yeah. And that's what they're doing. They even said it on the floor. They're creating all this chaos. You don't know which way to look. But meanwhile, they're just taking it from you and they're taking it from the poor. You know what? Robin Hood at its best. Have a good night, y'all.
But that's what them folks get. The ones that are, like you said, they're using the system. Like, okay, I do agree they shouldn't be doing that. But for people that actually need it, they're going to struggle. You know, the people that can't afford, like you said, people can't even get $100 in food stamps for real, and they need it. And you're only getting food stamps once a month.
Let me tell you, if you're not using that stuff wisely, but you know what? Our people,
and a lot of people are selling
melanated.
It. But didn't they say that, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they say that there'll be a time where food stamps you only get like 3 times a year, maybe 3 times a year.
When they say stamps? Hell, I don't know.
That's what well, from Trump, because of what them trying to take away stuff. That's what I thought I read, but maybe.
But 90 days, they say they're going to do this. For 90 days. My thing is, there are people that's getting that they need help with paying their heating and their air. That needs that electricity, meaning that they could be living. They need to have that electricity because they have it for medical purposes. My thing here is that I don't think. No, I know they didn't think this all the way through. They don't give two fries about this, about you. The ones that thought his supporters thought they was just it's not going to harm them. They thought they were going to be excluded. Like they looking at a piece of paper that says, oh, white. Okay, don't touch them. No, they can keep their funds. But this person, okay, black. Oh, you can cut them off. This is what the supporters probably thought. But surprise. Everyone got cut off. But mind you know what? And if you're on TikTok, everyone's on TikTok.
But what makes you feel like you're so special is a question. Like, what makes y'all feel like that wasn't gonna get cut either? But
because they're delirious and delusional.
It's just
They thought
dumb.
that
That's what
they
I'm
was
saying.
going
It's
to
just
be
dumb.
excluded
Like,
because Trump, as if they knew him personally, as if
exactly.
they
They
knew
was
this man personally, and they act as if they knew him personally. So they're
right.
delusional. So they thought they were excluded and they weren't going to be touched, and don't realize that people of that melanated continent, we have been through struggle, and we can make a damn a dollar out of 15 cents.
It's
Okay.
funny, like I told you, working with people in the elderly and how they already told me, and these are Trump supporters that I, worked with, the elderly, and they're like, yeah, I'm living off of my retirement. No, I'm living with Social Security and da da da. And now that you're saying all that, I'm like, I wonder how you feel now. How do you feel now?
I'm sorry, but I have to laugh a little bit.
How do you
Why?
feel now?
Because
Because it's
I'm
not what you
looking.
thought.
No, again, they're delusional. You're delusional. You think that I can't wrap my finger around why you think that. Okay. Because again, if anyone has been on TikTok and you have everyone is talking about the same thing and they sitting there and they're laughing. They was like, wait a minute. You thought
Yep.
this? Oh, wait a minute. But meanwhile, we've been telling you. We've been telling you. When we telling you because it's an interest of the people, not what you look like. It is
Right.
for the
Exactly.
people. And us people, we always thinking about everybody. We don't think narrow-minded. Our people don't think narrow-minded. We think about everyone. But when there's a white person that comes in, they're only thinking, well, a white person that is narrow-minded, let me say that, like this one, you're only going to be thinking for yourself.
Yep.
For yourself.
Yep.
And he's thinking exactly for himself and his whatever that damn word, conglomerates, okay, his associates. That's all you're going to be thinking about. He's not thinking about you, darling, because you are the people that's out there, the ants. Okay? So moving on.
Girl, let's move on because
you mean nothing.
He gonna make.
You are getting, if you're getting a substance or financial whatever, y'all need to work it out. And and now everybody's talking about talking about these jobs and stay stealing jobs. What jobs are you referring to? Now that the fact is that the farmers are not coming to the job because they're worried that they're going to be snatched. Okay, sit back. Now those jobs are opened. Well, Mega, go to work. Go to work.
Well, yep, you better go to work.
Oh, no, that's too hard. Look, you can't have it both ways, okay? You just said, but see, I don't think y'all thought that through. You didn't think this through. That just tells me you only thinking about the right now or how you felt. You cannot do this and run the country on your damn feelings. Oh,
thank you.
But you
know
said
what?
that a woman will be doing this on her feelings. Sorry, it didn't work that way, but now here we are.
That's true. You cannot operate the word off your. How are you trying to do that? And you're not thinking about the people. You're running to be president for who? The people, not just for one group of people.
He said
he is. I mean, he is what he is. But at the end of the day, everybody is already. And so to me, the ones that were so headstrong about this man, it's like, you guys knew. Why are you upset? Why are you crying? He told you.
They've been lied to, baby. They've been lied to.
Man, they ain't been lied to. We knew.
No,
that
they've been told the truth. No, they've been told the truth in front.
They've been told that nobody has been lied to.
He said it to you right in your face. And
they thought because they was
right.
That was
you
they
thought
because women.
You think this is your uncle. Your uncle ain't gonna do this to you. Hello.
Just like we always feel like somebody ain't gonna do us scandalous, right? Especially when it comes to somebody in your life, like a pastor or a sister or a brother. You would think nobody would do you scandalous, right? But anyway, this new story we have, it's about a teenager that got pregnant, okay? And her pastor, well, they say her pastor made her do it. We're just gonna watch the video and we'll discuss it after. All right? It's so sick.
I want to choke. I want to choke that person. Matter of fact, I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted. Matter of fact, look, I don't like nonsense. I never did. What's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. I don't care what you look like, where you come from. But when you treat someone that way, I know damn well that you don't want to be treated like that. But when it comes to religion, and I'm gonna say this very clearly: religion is traditional by man. This is not of God. But see, this is
definitely not of God. This is okay. Y'all ready to play it?
Go on.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
Praise the Lord, saints.
Stand right in front of the congregation. Stand right in front of it. Don't touch that table.
I want to apologize to everybody in here because I am pregnant. I'm sorry, y'all. Lord, saints.
Stand right in front of the congregation. Stand right in front of you. Don't touch that table.
I want to apologize to everybody in here because I am pregnant. I'm sorry, y'all. And I just hope that y'all all forgive me and praying for me.
What? First of all, yeah, that's horrible.
Show the part two.
Hold on, okay, I'm gonna show part two real quick.
Oh,
all right. Here's part two to that video, and then we'll go give you guys our commentary in a second. So here's the second part. This is after the girl had confessed. This is probably like maybe a month when it went viral. This happened after it went viral. Okay, so hold on. All right.
Y'all, did y'all see that video of that young girl who was made to get up in church to apologize for being pregnant? This video of somebody coming in the church. I'm gonna find a video and try to post it of her apologizing.
I'm asking you, are you the
crazy,
pastor?
right?
I'm asking you, are you the pastor? Are you the pastor that publicly shamed that young lady?
What do you want?
I'm asking you a question.
What do you want?
Are you the pastor who publicly shamed that lady?
What do you want?
You don't understand English?
What do you want?
Why did you? I want to know why you publicly shamed that lady. Don't touch me now. So, all right, he didn't ask me to leave. Don't touch me. He just did, but don't touch me because I touched back. He in my way. Come on, man. Say excuse me.
Look at his ugly ass.
Supposed to be of the Lord, though. But y'all, this is church. We'll be having a protest here. We'll be shutting this down. They up here pressing up on me, then touching all up on me.
You checking on us?
I ain't touching you.
You
ain't gonna touch me. Oh, I know. Keep it that way. Being shamed across the whole country, and y'all church gonna be shut down soon. Just know that. We'll be protesting y'all, boycotting you, getting that girl the help that y'all want to get, publicly shaming people. Now it's time for y'all to be publicly shamed. I grew up all my life in the church. It's a shame. This church used to be Calvary Community where they welcome people, and they didn't publicly shame people and chastise them for sin. All y'all sinless. None of y'all sin in this whole church. When y'all sin, everybody had to go to the front like that. When you sin, you had to go to the front of the church like that. Oh, y'all goons for the Lord now. Goons for the Lord, huh? Okay. Y'all worse than the police now. Y'all getting publicly shamed now. How I feel? Y'all protecting a corrupt preacher, whatever you call it, on this cult-like mentality. I'm guessing all of y'all is free without sin. You cash for some, huh?
Okay, guys. So
All I
okay,
can do
so
is, I, I, oh my gosh. I
about that video, I feel like first of all, I understand where the pastor is coming from, but from what I heard, she did it on her own. From what I heard, the reason why I say I kind of understand because you shouldn't like publicly shame nobody, but there are rules to certain things. You know what I mean? Like there are certain religions and certain practices where if you are doing something that's not of God or that is not right, then they have to point it out to everybody. Like a lot of holiness churches are like that. Even I have a friend who's Indian. He's a full blown Indian guy, not Native American Indian, and his parents are over a church. And he says we can't even marry outside of our race or we'll be shamed and kicked out the church. We can't have a premarital sex, none of that, or you will be shamed and kicked out of the church. And I'm like, really? He was like, yeah, because we have rules. And in order to keep God's commandment, there are rules to this thing. Not saying that you can't make mistakes, but if you keep making the same mistakes, it's kind of like, okay, come, but you got to learn how to stop doing it. And maybe if we tell or present it to everybody, we can all love you and help together. I'm like, okay, I get it. Then at the same time, I am used to black churches like, oh, look at that fast tail girl. Oh, shouldn't I think it's a way you do things. If you're trying to teach something, it's a way to do things, honestly. But I just believe certain things have rules, certain cults, I hate to say cults, but certain religions have rules to it. And that's just what it is. That's just like you being at home, a mother or something, and you're like, oh, my daughter's pregnant, and then the whole family know about it now because that's publicly shaming. It's kind of the same thing. It's just not, on the video. But this
But
is
we're
a
not
private
making you
setting.
scared. But we're not. That mother's not making the daughter. I'm standing before the family and talking about, oh, I have sinned. I'm so sorry. Blah 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 blah.
That's her church family,
No,
though.
huh?
That's her church. That's her church family.
No. I'm talking about. You said you gave an example.
Oh, the mother. You talking about?
The mother.
I
Okay.
think let's be real. Some cultures do. Some cultures like with the black community, we mess up in certain areas of our life. We don't like to. We do sin. Everybody sins, but we don't like to be confronted on certain things when it seems
But wait
you
a minute.
know.
My issue is that's another story when it comes to these cultures and these
No, I feel you
religions.
though. I mean, a lot
No,
of times you should.
the religion, okay, first of all, is something that's built by man. That's not built by God. Everybody's reading the same doggone Bible, okay, but however, y'all need to be taught exactly what that Bible is about. Okay.
Exactly.
Y'all not really reading it like I should be reading it, okay? Because y'all were taught one way. But see, y'all now the black church took it to another level, okay?
Yeah.
Because you thinking first, help me, because it'd be another story.
No, look.
What
I
God
only
just
say I
said.
only agree with.
However,
I don't even 100% agree with it. Yeah.
When it comes to religion, it can be sensitive for some people, and I understand.
Oh, for
But I'm
sure.
going to talk about from my perspective and what I know. Okay, just like you're going to give me yours and what you know. However, I'm not forcing nothing on nobody about what what I'm saying. No, you got to force. But let me explain something to y'all. Because see, when this white person done forced and went to Akabulan, Africa, and forced this white person on y'all, and y'all took that on, and now you have this black church actually taking this stuff on, and y'all looking at, oh, she has to be confessed in front of the woman was thrown and was be stoned. Hello, who the hell do you think she was having sex with? Why y'all not going to the man? He's supposed to be the
leader.
head. He's supposed to be the head. He's the man. Okay. Well, he's not the head of her because, well, he should be because you had sex with this woman. Why are you putting this young woman in front of the church? Why is she confessing in front of the church? And where's the boy at? Where's the boy? And just like he said, oh, y'all goons for the Lord. Okay. My thing was, okay, all of you that's over at the goons for the Lord, okay? I know that y'all not taking care of house. You probably a deadbeat dad.
Come on.
You probably sleeping with a bunch of women. You doing
Yep.
all these things, but yet this pastor here, who I know, okay,
Probably
happens
cheating.
to be, not me personally, no, guys. What I'm saying is I already know. We all know that you out there doing all the kinds of things. You probably slapped your wife before you went up on that doggone podium. Okay. I don't want to hear. So when people do stuff like that, and this is what brings on suicide. This is what brings on so much more with the mental issues that people have today. You go into church. I've been in the church. I've seen what happened. Me as an evangelist, and my husband, ex-husband now, as an evangelist, he didn't deadbeat dad. Deadbeat dad. You can't tell him shit about nothing. And he disappears on his family. Don't feed his children. Okay, you standing before the Lord, okay, that y'all called this person, okay, and then you're not loving your wife, who you are commanded by God to do so. You don't even love yourself enough, and you got to what? You shouldn't even be in a relationship. None of you. So I'm just saying, when it comes to that, I live this. Okay. And I know a lot of other women have been through all this. We see these damn stories all the time. You don't see, I mean, there's so many more, I'm sure. But when people come and they brought that baby up there in the front to hurt her, you hurt this woman. Where the boy at? Where's
like I said,
the boy?
I honestly don't 100% agree.
By herself.
But true. I don't 100% agree with what's going on, but I do understand when people no, but I agree with you too. But it's like I do know that certain places got rules. Yeah, I don't think you should do. I feel like if you're gonna do something like that, like I said, I don't know. They said that she voluntarily wanted to confess because it's a holiness.
No,
I don't know. But from what I seen in the video, he said go up there. From what I seen in the video, he said go up and tell them. That's what I've seen.
We all know how that went down. You manipulated her to go up there. You manipulated that girl to go up there. If you don't do this, well, you got to do. We can't do this for you. Blah blah blah. That's what happened.
So, wait, let me tell you something else. There's another video. The same church, same girl, and I believe it's the same video actually. He was like, and there will not be any baby showers. Hold on. We will not be providing no gifts. That baby will be loved though. And I'm just like, what you mean? Did she just confess that? But I'm like, he had to be a part of that. But from what I heard,
so you are punish her by not providing for her. If
she can't have a baby shower.
You know, when he said y'all better not catch not one of y'all buy anything or have a baby shower or whatever, some crap like that. And I'm sitting there. I know y'all probably done hit on this girl or whatever. She was manipulated to go up there to go tell and confess this crap. First of all, she did not have sex in the church. She did not have sex in front of you. Why is she doing it? My thing is, if you did it out in the open, then you apologize in the open. So in other words, if you and I, Shalay, was in the church and we was at a function in front of all the people, let's just say, right, at the church, the people from the church, and we had an argument and we carried on, right? Now we got to come back and apologize in front of the church. That's what that word says. They didn't say nothing about, okay, I had sex and I got pregnant, so therefore I got to confess to the doggone church that I had sex and I got pregnant. Meanwhile, what's she doing in and not the boy?
You know what? That's a good question. And just like when it comes to being Catholic, why do I have to confess to the priest that I did something wrong? Same thing to that too.
You know what? All that stuff, all that shit is bullshit. All of that. All of that stuff. And look at the damn same doggone priest over there screwing boys. Let's move on.
True. No. But that leads to our next question. Are there good people in the world? You know, and I feel like with that situation, our stories today, like with the tractors and the clothes, no. With the pastor confronting girl what to do. I don't think that's a good gesture for some. I mean, not gesture stuff, wrong word.
Yeah.
I don't think that's good for him to do. You know what I'm saying? Like putting her out there on. No, I don't think there's a lot of good people in the world. I think that people think that they're good people, and they think by being nice to here and there, they are good people. That's not true because you have people following you or they're flocking to you. You think you're a good person, but you can just be manipulative as hell. That's it.
Being good is not something of convenience. That's being good or being evil. That's just you.
Right.
That's just
right.
you.
Thank you. That's
So
you.
if you want to be good, look, let me tell you something. Even the devil will bless his own.
Even
Why
he was
not
beautiful.
you?
He
Why
was
not
beautiful.
you? It says it in the word. See, I understand that. See, some of these people, they like to take. You have a whole chapter. You take
Bits and
one,
pieces.
you take verse 5. You run with freaking verse 5, but you didn't read the before and after. You didn't read number 4. You didn't read number 6. Get the full understanding. That's what some of these places are doing. All you doing is collecting the building fund. You ain't building nothing but your own damn house that you live in, but you can't provide and help someone that's in need. Help me understand that. Even this Jesus that y'all call he said with the woman, the Samaritan woman, he said, I know who you are. I know you have 7 husbands. Mind you, everybody that you slept with is your husband and or your wife. Okay? Because you're sharing spirits up in there. Okay, people?
That's true.
Okay. So let's get this together. Because that pastor and them goons for the pastor, okay, they are over there sharing a bunch of spirit. And they have done it in the past. And they got a job and they feel good about because they the goons for the doggone pastor. Go sit your ass down.
They like you said, their sins are just hidden. And listen, she probably praying about one of them.
Who you telling? But yes, she gotta apologize. Like she did this
praying
act
about
on her
pastor.
own.
Shit. No,
like she did this on her own. Like I know she didn't force this boy. Pastor probably damn doggone daddy himself. Yeah, I know I'm stretching it, but I'm just saying.
Look. So we have both come to the conclusion that there are no good people. There are good people in the world, but just watch out, guys. Just watch out for that. Just watch out who you think is good to you. That's really manipulative and not good, but mean or evil. So,
but I think that as you
they have
said,
bad spirit.
This whole podcast right now was about being good or bad, and it seems to be a lot of bad from the very beginning. What we mentioned with the Shein clothing, bad people trying to find out your location and so on. They're kidnapping you. They're chopping up kids and putting them in McDonald's food. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So again, it's like where do we be? Where do we come together and say, you know what, this is what we need to do, and congregate and say this is what we need to fix. But it has to start with us, and us don't even know how to do us right.
Yeah, better take that advice. No, I agree. It starts with us as a people, like you said. Everything, all of our stories today, like Rocky said, has been kind of bad for the people,
well, you know
for
what?
everybody,
but I have to say this,
for individuals. And
you're right. And you remember the Karens that we had some time ago, right? Karens is still on the rise. We all know that, right? Well, in this particular story, this Karen, she called the police because the kids were playing basketball, on the street, and on the street, and it's one of those small streets where the houses it's not like a real street, a real road, but it's a road that leads in between the back of the houses together. And the kids are playing basketball. Mind you, white and black or Puerto Rican, whatever, is back there, right? You see them. It's a white woman, a Karen. The police comes. He has a talk with this Karen. She's like, he mentioned something about they have rights. He said, no, they don't. This is what she said. And so she's like, they're gonna hit my fence and break the fence. Now it's a freaking metal fence, one of them chain link fences. He said, well, okay, well, all right. He's trying to basically say, he's saying to her, ma'am, it's not a big deal, is what he's saying. But he did, when she said that, okay, they're gonna break my fence. He said, well, if it happens, ma'am, then you call me. In other words, he's gonna fix it, right? He'll help out, in other words, without really telling her that. You know what I mean? They're playing basketball. He said the kids are not doing anything except for playing basketball. They're not doing any causing trouble. They're playing basketball. That he joined in with them and played some basketball as well. So I like stuff when I hear that. Just like a Karen called the police on some kids and probably adults that was snowboarding down the street because it's a hill. So they do a lot of snow that this past couple of weeks. So they were snowboarding on the street. Someone called the police on those kids. Well, guess what? The police was snowboarding too. I can't hear you, Ma.
I've seen something like that recently, but there was a sign that said no sliding down the hills. And I mean, it didn't look like it should be. I mean, it was cool, but I can see why they said that, because I'd be scared you're gonna go right into the damn street. Like,
well, right, that's understandable. But this particular story, the police joined right in and started snowboarding too.
Well, that's good. That's a good story
right,
to hear. Sure.
Right. So it's like you're calling the police on kids that's basically trying to have fun and enjoy it. They're not causing problems. You're just damn. You ain't got nothing better to do but dial 911 because you can. Go sit your ass down somewhere, like for real. Go read a book, have some sex. You need to do something because your ass is uptight. You need to calm the fuck down. No. Some of these people,
guys,
the majority of these Karens that are doing that, they're women. Okay, and they need some dick. I'm gonna just say that right now.
Oh my God, Lord! But you know they're gonna try to come after. They're gonna try to come after our dick. Hey, but listen, guys, for real, if you feel like you are not a good person and you feel like you have seen yourself in any of these stories today, you can always call a counselor or a life coach or a therapist. Don't call us.
Please don't. Please don't.
Okay, because we're gonna give you the real tea with today. You ain't gonna like it. Okay. For real. We need everybody to be better with themselves and treat each other better, because we have a dumbass president, as Miss Rocky said, and we have dumb people in the world. So, guys, if you guys can please, first of all, like, subscribe, and share, and that's being a good person for Rocky first.
But I don't want it be a miss. It would be in a miss if I don't mention this.
Okay, go ahead.
There are people that are fleeing this country because of what they see on TikTok, with social media, period. Whole family, like one woman, she's been in this country for 21 years, and she's uprooted her children herself to go to. Everyone's fleeing to Canada. You seen that? Everyone's fleeing to Canada, and I'm like, because this person 47 has made it, the dictatorship is through the roof, and people are scared of not getting the right information. And I understand, and it's scary. The fact is that you've been here 21 years now. All you know is what you know, and you're taking your kids, especially, and these kids are born here. But yet this birthright citizenship, they try to make that not right when it's in the Constitution. And your ass, your grandpappy, your father has also privilege from that, like everybody else from centuries ago.
I mean, I do understand it though. While they should, I mean, to teach his own, you know what I'm saying? But some people, a lot of people have, not going to another topic right now, but a lot of people have lost their jobs to a lot of immigrants because they're working for low. You know what I'm saying? I know some have a few cousins that have, you know what I'm saying? So I get why they're like, well, you know, shit, they took my damn job. You know, they start saying, yeah, we'll work for $12 and I was making 18. I'm like, really? Like, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm exaggerating the $12 part, but at least, you know, but it's a lot, you know. And I'm like, I mean, I understand that because it's like they'll work for cheap, you know what I'm saying? And people that live here are losing their jobs because, I mean, their positions because of it. You know, I get it. It might not seem right, but it's true. I get it.
What's his name? Acosta from CNN. He left the CNN. And I'm sitting here, and what's the name was like, this is one lady, she said, and y'all fools over here still shopping at Walmart? Y'all can't stop shopping at Walmart, Target, all the places that took away DEI, except for Costco. Now, you know, Costco's making big money now. They need to relax on them doggone yearly fees. Okay, first of all, because they're going to get more people coming in now. They need to really reevaluate. You have to go to Walmart? Do you have to go to Target? People, the black businesses that were in Target, they left Target. If they can do it, why you can't just not shop there? Why do you have to do? To me, that's just it's just gluttony. No, let me finish. It's gluttony. You are gluttony. You got to go ahead. Why must you do that? So let's just say you move to Canada or you gone to another continent. There's no damn Target. What you going to do? You're going to adapt to what's around you. I bet not see not one person that's caramel, mocha, tan, beige. You better not march not one bit. You better not march. Leave it up to the white folk. Let them march. Because our people have been always doing, but when it's time for us, we didn't see now one of them. You better not march. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, guys. So hey, don't march. But I mean, yeah. I mean, hey, people. I want to say before we end, guys. All I was going to say was the reason why people continue to go to these same stores is because it's routine. They're used to doing that. Some people can't get out of the
stay out of it.
They can't get out of. They can't get out of that mindset. That's like going to McDonald's and say, "Oh, I'm never going to eat there again." But then
I need to stop eating there too.
But then, right? But then you go back to old habits. It's kind of like somebody that used to be fat. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to lose weight or they get surgery. Right. You eat bad. They go, you know, I agree with you, but we have to take steps. I don't believe people can just like cut things off. You can if you're strong enough, but sometimes people gotta go through steps. But like you said, if you're gonna move to another country, anything, you need to make sure you adapt to what's going on there because there might not be a Target. There might not be a Walmart.
No,
you know,
you want to adapt to what's around you, period.
Adapt to what's around you. And you do, like we said earlier, start treating people nicely, start being nice to yourself, and love yourself every day, guys. And I really thank you guys for tuning in tonight for Rocky Star. Okay. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, share the video with your family, friends, your baby daddies, your exes. Okay. We need them all. Anything you want to say, Rocky? Go out.
I want you all to continue to stay being beautiful you, and just you better not go to near March. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
I'm not.
Keep your asses out of Target and Walmart and Lowe's and McDonald's and just everybody just do your research. Matter of fact, look, keep your doggone money. Because we already know that if all of us, the people that's a melanated people, we put every year it's in the trillions of dollars that we're spending. Why can't we take that same trillions of dollars and build your own community? I'm just saying, it just astounds me like we wasting money on people. We giving money to people that don't give two craps about you. But yet, I get it that we have some flaws, but that's in the DNA where it's a lot of from way back then, 1700s and before, where we not trusting each other, and because it was put in our minds by our people were being whipped and not trusting one another because you got a coon that is ready to sell your ass out. I get it. But somewhere along the line, we gotta say, you know what? We need to no, you a coon? No, call it out. And then bye coon. You want to stay with them? Go stay with them, and then go ahead and continue to build with somebody that's ready to build. That's how you need to do this.
Absolutely. And in the midst of doing that, yes. And in the midst of doing that, be a good person. And make sure y'all just please, if y'all need to email us, like, subscribe. Don't forget to check out us on, of course, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, under Chalet Stars or Rocky or Andrietta Garnes, right? Mm-hmm. And we are out of here, yeah.
Love you.
Love you too.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.